What is up, everybody? I hope y'all had an amazing week. So this whole week I didn't record anything. I've been kind of like, been going through a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of crazy changes throughout my life, which is why I'm doing like a little story time / Q&A / log. But today's Sunday. This video probably won't even drop till like later down the week, just so I can get a bunch of content in for y'all and not rush it, be able to edit. But I'm actually gonna be very open and honest to everybody because I have no shame in talking about it. For the past couple of months, almost going on a year, a lot of people knew, I used to smoke, I used to vape, I used to drink, party, all that stuff. And, I never saw anything wrong with it, because it became a norm for me, and before, anybody makes assumptions, I'm not trying to attack anybody that does any of these things. Everybody has their own decisions. Everybody makes their own decisions. This is just my little story time, my little testimony that I wanted to share with y'all. So yeah, growing up in a Christian household, you're taught not to do any of those things. And when you live outside, in the outside world, it's easy to fall under temptation. It's easy to fall under sin. So, that's exactly what I did. I fell under the sin. I lost track of, following God, following Jesus Christ, and started doing things that, would upset him. So yeah, for a couple months, I've been smoking, vaping, doing all that stuff, and it, over time, me not realizing it, it builds a lot of stress and anxiety because you're not supposed to do that stuff, especially if it upsets your parents. If you keep hiding it and hiding it and hiding it, it eventually will hit you. You may not realize it, you may not feel it, but eventually it will build up and it will hit you, and that's what happened to me. Started getting anxiety, started having panic attacks, started having all this like crazy stuff, going on in my head, and all it took was to just declare it from the heart, genuinely open and, unashamed. I just said, Jesus Christ, take my life. Take my life. I live for you. I declare you as my Lord and Savior. And ever since that moment, when I gave my life to Christ, everything became a lot different. I was able to see things in a whole different perspective. I was able to actually feel at peace with myself and actually love myself. And it opened up, a door that was never opened before. A lot of things have changed and they've changed for the better. It allowed me to become closer to my mom and my dad and my brother, more than I've ever been close to before, and I applaud God. It allowed me to get closer to God, open up, and really, praise him and worship him and thank him for all the miracles he's done in my life, and I'm very grateful. I'm very happy. And ever since that day, man, it's crazy. There's sometimes you can't explain it. You just feel it. You just know that the Holy Spirit is with you and you never feel lonely. It doesn't matter if you're going through anxiety, depression, a heartbreak, if financially you're not stable, if your parents are going through a divorce, if whatever the case may be. I want each and every one of y'all to know that God is with y'all and he'll always be with you no matter what. It doesn't matter if you don't feel it. It doesn't matter if you don't see it, hear him, whatever it is. If you just stay faithful to God, he will do right by you. But it's not an overnight thing. It takes a while. It's a process, just like anything else in life. It's a process, it's like you can't get rich overnight. Or you can't be successful overnight. Everything takes time. It takes hard work. It takes effort. It takes dedication. It's discipline. It's not motivation. It's discipline. It's, and the key thing is, if it doesn't come from your heart, genuinely from your heart, it won't ever work. It won't ever work, you know. And that's something I used to do, you know, and most of us do it too, but we just don't admit it. Whenever something's going wrong, we ask God for help. And then when we're doing great in life, we tend to forget about God. We tend to, oh yeah, he becomes an afterthought. Why? Because I've seen it from other people doing it. I've done it. Everybody does it. And that's something, you know, that we as people should, you know, work on. And, you know, just keep trying to pursue a relationship with God is the message I'm trying to, you know, send. I'm not trying to promote Christianity or any type of religion. My focus is trying to preach to y'all that y'all should seek God and y'all should seek a relationship with him. I don't care if you want to go to church or not. I don't care if you want to be this super religious person or not. As long as you have a relationship with God, that's 10 times better than not having anything at all. You know, and that's my testimony. You know, he took me out of the anxiety, the evil thoughts, the negative thoughts, you know, and he's cleared my mind. He's cleared my vocabulary. I used to have a bad mouth, and now, you know, here and there I struggle with it, but he's helped me become a lot better, you know, little by little, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. I noticed the changes. I've noticed that, you know, he is working through me, and I never thought I'd be giving up like my testimony to people, but here I am. So God works in mysterious ways, you know. All I want y'all to take with y'all, at least from this video, is you're not alone. No matter what you're going through, you're not alone. God is with you. And second, to try to pursue a relationship with God, because the moment you do and the moment you try working on it, little by little, you'll realize that he's working and that he's actually trying to help you. But yeah, I hope y'all love that message. I hope y'all were able to take a little bit, at least a little bit, if anything, from my testimony and my message to y'all. But enough of me talking. I'm gonna probably post a couple clips from today's service. It was a beautiful service. I may or may not. I'm not sure yet. Y'all are for sure gonna get a little gym vlog and a Q&A in a little bit, as well as a tour of Gold's Gym. Not like the actual gym, but like behind the scenes, like the break room, the offices, where we hide not where we hide, but where we keep our supplements, our merch, all that stuff. So that's all gonna be in one video. I may have to like split it in two, who knows, but that's the plan right now. But yeah, anyways, I gotta go eat. I gotta get, you know, undressed and, you know, get ready for the day. I'm probably gonna go play basketball or something. But yeah, I hope y'all have an amazing day, an amazing week, and God bless. So this is the Q&A part of the video. So I've decided that I'm just gonna do like my little like story time, my little testimony, and then I'm gonna answer some of y'all's questions, and then that'll be the video. And then later down the week, I'll actually like record a whole full vlog, which is gonna be pretty cool. I got a couple of ideas already that I'm working on, like that I'm gonna like film for the vlog, for the gym vlog / full day vlog, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's pretty, I already like kind of thought about everything already, because going into this video I kind of didn't know what I was gonna like post or how I was gonna do it. But let's just admire how nice my shoulders are looking right now. Anyways, okay, my fault, I was looking at a notification. So yeah, a lot of people are asking me about cutting, bulking, fitness, what my plans are, you know, how my life's been going and stuff like that. So I'm kind of gonna go like section by section. Hopefully I don't like ramble too much, but I'm gonna try to keep like my answers pretty short so that y'all don't, you know, get all bored of just like looking at me talk the whole time. So yeah, I've been at, okay, so cardio. A lot of people ask me about cardio because everybody wants to lose weight. Let me just let y'all know, cardio is not the way to lose weight. Cardio just burns calories. The way you lose fat / lose weight is by being in a caloric deficit or calorie deficit, whatever you want to call it, which means you have to figure out your maintenance calories, which is how many calories you are consuming throughout the day, which you can go online, go to Google and search up calorie calculator, type in all your information, and it'll like give you an abbreviated estimate of how many calories you're consuming a day. It's pretty easy. And then it'll tell you if you want to gain weight, cut weight, or whatever it is, and it'll tell you how many calories you're supposed to eat. But I'm just gonna give you a small little answer to that, and that is figure out your maintenance calories, and then subtract 200 or 300 calories to that number, and that's how many calories you're supposed to consume throughout your day, every day, right? So most people the average person consumes around 2,200 calories, 2,300 calories. So if I am consuming 2,300 calories and I take away 300 calories from that, and I eat 2,000 calories a day, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna lose fat, and I'm gonna keep on lean muscle. But you also have to consider, like, you have to lift 3 to 5 times a week. Do cardio 3 times a week. Keep it minimal. You can, train and then do 30 minutes, 15 minutes of cardio right after. And that'll keep you in a caloric deficit. Because people think all you have to do is run. Lifting weights actually burns more calories than running. Because the moment you stop running, your body stops burning. The moment you stop lifting, your body is still burning calories throughout that day, for those who didn't know that. So definitely you could do both, but don't prioritize one or the other if you're trying to lose weight. Now, there's people out there that don't have to do cardio to cut weight and just keep lifting because their diet is so good and they're so good at being disciplined with their diet, which is amazing. And I've been actually doing that recently. A lot of people ask me what I do for cardio. I do cardio maybe 2 to 3 times a week for 30 minutes on the treadmill, level 3 speed, level 12 on incline, in 30 minutes. But I'm not gonna lie, I have been slacking on my cardio. So if I really want to lose so much fat, like really, really quick, like how I've been doing, but like really push it, then I have to be more consistent cardio wise. As long as diet and lifting goes, I'm very disciplined and consistent with that, so I really don't have problems. But for the average person, they do. So really keep that in mind. Now, if you're a hard gainer and you want to bulk up, put on size, but you're very your body's like very stubborn on putting size, you have to realize that you're probably not sleeping enough, you're not consistent with the diet, and you're not consistent with working out. One of those 3 things are what's keeping you from gaining size and cutting as well. So you really have to look at that. If you wake up at 10 a.m. and then go to sleep at 2 a.m., you're not getting enough sleep, and you're not lifting, and you're not eating right. So wake up at 8, get a meal in from 8 to 8:30, and then eat at around 10:30. Then go work out, come back, get a couple more meals in that have high protein, high calories, and high healthy fats. Healthy fats will help you. Now, if they're saturated fats and all that stuff, that's not so good for you. Now, keep in mind, if you are going to bulk up, you're going to gain a little bit of fat, no matter if you're doing a dirty or a clean bulk. Now, if you're doing a dirty bulk, you're going to gain hella fat, and you don't want that, because once you cut, it'll be a lot harder for you to cut that weight. So if you do a clean bulk, it'll be easier to cut the weight once you go on an actual deficit. But just keep in mind, you are going to gain some fat regardless. So yeah, it's really what you want. I already answered the cardio. It's really simple. The incline treadmill, or I do basketball sometimes. We have a basketball gym at my Gold's Gym. Now, speaking of my Gold's Gym, people ask me what I do. I work at the front desk. Literally, people just check in, or they'll buy a supplement or a shirt or a pre-workout drink or whatever it is that they want to buy, and I literally just scan their barcode and charge them what they need to pay, and that's it. But that's not my plan. My plan is to be a certified personal trainer, which I'm already working on. I'm working on my certification in a couple months, God willing. Always got to put God first. God willing, I become a trainer in a couple months from now. And that'll be a lot easier later on. You know, y'all, my projects that I have planned will, you know, be able to really come into fruition now. I think I said that right. But they'll be a lot easier for me to like really start working on once I get this part over. Next year, I plan on going to St. Philip's for kinesiology. So I'm very excited about that. I wanted to take a year off just to give myself a little break because I've been waiting to graduate for a while. So I didn't want to hop right back into school as soon as I just graduated. So yeah, that's the plan for now. God willing, everything happens according to plan. But you know, sometimes God has a different plan for us, and you know, we just have to have faith and trust Him and see where He wants to take us. You know, because I truly do believe He has a purpose for each and every one of us. So yeah, another thing that a lot of people are asking me is like, some people ask me if I'm like for real Mexican, or if I just speak Spanish or Hispanic, whatever. I'm pretty sure people already know I'm Hispanic, but I'm from Mexico. So I am from Mexico. I'm not just a white boy. I know I look white. I'm very light complected, especially right now with the light hitting me. But yes, I am from Mexico. I am from Monterrey, Nuevo León. So shout out to my people over there in Mexico, all my family. I love y'all. You know, and I am very blessed to have people supporting me, even from over there, you know, so I love each and every one of y'all. And even to the people here, you know, big shout out to you know, all my people here, my boy Tim, Hector, you know, Chris, you know, my dog Devaney, she's a powerlifter. Hey, shout out to my homie. I don't want to just like name certain people because, you know, that's kind of unfair. It's just a lot of people like that are actually supporting me. My boy Josue, hey, shout out to my boy Josue over there. He went to Ohio a couple days ago. He's starting that new journey. So shout out to you, my boy. Love you, dog. God bless. Yeah, lately, you know, the support system's been amazing. So it's awesome. I'm blessed to have the support system around me. A lot of people ask me, how did I get into YouTube, or like what made me want to start YouTube? Honestly, I was being told by so many people, including some of my friends, like we've been wanting to start a YouTube, but no one really like commits. And then out of nowhere, I just looked at myself. I'm like, bro, let's just start a YouTube, bro. Like, just start a YouTube. You never know where it's gonna go. Regardless if I get 1,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, or even 10 subscribers, it doesn't matter. I'm doing it because I actually enjoy this. I just bought a tripod. This is on my phone, but like I have my tripod set up right in front of me. I'm getting a mic soon. I'm getting a camera soon. So like I'm working on different projects right now, and that's what's keeping me busy, keeping me from, you know, it's making me being more productive in my everyday life. So yeah, that's what made me want to start YouTube. At first it was my friends, and then later I was just kind of like, bro, you never know what this could lead to. Just take a chance. It's gonna help you come out of your comfort zone, and that's what I did. So yeah, the Instagram reels and stuff like that, they've been blowing up. Well, they haven't been blowing up, but like, you know, they're getting a couple views here and there. They're getting some likes. You know, y'all have been doing amazing with the support. Like I said, freaking love y'all. Thank you so much for each and every one of y'all that are supporting, watching the videos, liking my stories, liking my reels, all that stuff. You know, I truly do love y'all, and I am very grateful for each and every one of y'all. Shout out to my bestie, my best friend Jenny. She was the one that asked me, who's my bestie? Jenny, this is your time, bro. My best friend is Jenny. She's always been my best friend since we were in pre-K. And even though we don't see each other a lot or talk a lot anymore, that's still my best friend. That's bestie. You my dog, fam. You my dog. Always been there for me. Even if we're far away from each other, she's always been there for me. So much love to her and her family. Oh, how many brothers do I have, or siblings and stuff like that? I've been asked. I only have one. My little brother, Ellie the goat. That's my dog. I have a stepbrother and 2 stepsisters, but they're all grown and have a family and are in their own little worlds. So I really don't touch on that. And yeah, obviously everybody knows, live in San Antonio. But a lot of people didn't know I'm from Mexico, so now you know. And yeah, it was a little quick 11-minute video, or not video, but like 11-minute Q&A. I didn't want to like bore y'all with a 15-minute, 20-minute Q&A. I literally just selected a certain amount of stories, or a certain amount of questions, and really just put it into this little Q&A right now. One thing before I forget, I know someone asked me, what motivates me, or like what keeps me going? And I'm gonna end it off with that. What keeps me going, what keeps me being disciplined is, I'm very passionate about what I do. If I'm not passionate about doing a certain thing, I'm not gonna put my effort in it. And I was brought up, as a kid who was chubby, was fat, was very insecure, and was so uncomfortable in his own skin that I finally just like said, look, I'm done looking at myself and not liking what I see. I'm gonna do something about it. So I got up and I started going to the gym, and so on and so on and so on. Now, motivation is not the key. Discipline is the key. You just have to work and diet even on the days you don't want to. You just have to show up, work your butt off, and grind, and you're gonna see results. The moment you start seeing results is the moment you get hooked, and no motivation can overcome discipline. So that's how I stay disciplined, by remembering why I started and envisioning or having a vision on where I want to be in the future. So that's what keeps me going. So yeah, I hope I answered a couple of y'all's questions. But without further ado, I'm gonna dip. Gotta edit this video. Hopefully y'all like it. And yeah, let me know if y'all want another part 2 of a Q&A / story time. Cause I'm very open to do it. I don't want to just be like straight gym and stuff like that. Like, I want to open up and, tell stories and tell, show parts of me that y'all may not have known before. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all liked it, and give me some feedback, things y'all want to know about me, things y'all want to see me record, and content y'all want to see in the future. Y'all let me know. I'm here to serve. I'm here to make y'all smile, here to send blessings and spread nothing but positivity and love. All right. So without further ado, I'm gonna dip. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I hope y'all have a great day, and God bless.